Kaijus, what's up? It's your boy Kaiju Kwong, aka 2K. Not really emerging from the depths of sweet solitude. As you can see, I'm outside right now. Not really in solitude. Just doing extroverted things as an introvert. But still, giving you that Stigma. So sustenance. Anyway, guys, today we're talking about what I'm doing now. Solo-cialising. Socializing in a solo fashion. Socializing as an introvert. Here I am, I'm just going around town and I just decided to drink a beer. Heineken. I prefer stout beer, but Heinekens were being sold at a good price, so why not? Anyway, one of the things that an introvert, like one of the most uncomfortable things for an introvert, right, is to go out alone. Because we feel that we are going to be judged, we feel like we're going to stick out like a sore thumb, we feel like people are watching us, people are judging us. And one thing I have to tell you is 99% of people don't really care. And if ever they do look at you, or if they do look like they're wondering what the hell you're doing, what are they going to do to you? Are they going to punch you in the face? Are you going to get hurt as a result of that? No. Because the truth is, that these guys have their own life, they have their own problems, and you're the least of their problems. You're just a funny looking guy, looking a little bit out of place in their current point of life that they're in. And they're gonna go home and they're gonna forget about you. Especially me, I'm an Asian guy here in Europe. I stick out like a sore thumb that has a thimble on the top of it. Not only a sore thumb with a thimble on it. Or a sore thumb painted red as an Asian in a European country. But do you see me give a shit? No. I can raise my phone like this, even people are wondering what I'm doing here. I don't give a damn, guys. And that's the thing you have to recognize as a Sigma male. You have to enjoy your own time. Because you see, everyone has their own idea of fun. And they may want to do something at a particular point of time, and then when you schedule something else, if you schedule the thing that they want to do at a different point in time, maybe they might not want to do what you want to do. So in the end, you are game to go out and to drink, and they're not game to go out and drink, and they decide to not show up. So you're stuck alone. Are you gonna stay at home and just watch YouTube or look at articles? No. You can still go out and have fun by yourself, because let me tell you one thing, guys. Me, since I travel a lot, right, especially in my younger years, now I'm kind of stuck here in Portugal because I have a goal here. But during my younger years, whenever I used to go out a lot, travel different countries, I used to do it solo, traveled solo. When I go to bars, when I go to cafes, when I go to hotels, what I notice is that compared to you hanging out in a group, when you're solo, you are less intimidating. And so what happens is people tend to approach you more, and you look more approachable, you look more welcoming, less intimidating. So if you approach someone or you approach a group, people are more open to you than when you're in a group. When you're in a group setting, people don't really bother you because it's like a fortress. You're not gonna attack a fortress, you're just gonna attack a lonely hut. And the lonely hut is you, so to speak, if you know what I'm saying. So when you're out, you're more welcoming to others. You're more welcoming to men, you're more welcoming to women. Like, think about it, when you want to approach someone, right? You will tend to approach someone who is alone than approaching someone who is in a group. So it's exactly the same thing, guys. People see you the same. So if you want to really maximize the way that you live, you want to really have fun, you really want to immerse yourself in the hierarchy, the best thing to do is to go out alone. And in every single place, one tip I can give you is that when you go to a new place, right, there are a number of people that you have to really make friends with. One is the barber, at least one barber who knows how to cut your hair the way that you want it. Make friends with that guy. Make sure you tip him extra, so he knows when you come in, he's happy. Or at least either tip him or give him a good conversation, at least, make friends with him. So whenever you come in, he knows who you are, you have a good relationship, he's gonna treat you properly. And when people see that the barber is treating you properly, they're gonna respect you as well. It's like pre-selection, as I mentioned in a previous video. Aside from that, people at your local supermarket, if you go to a small supermarket, make friends with them. Because you never know how they will be able to help you in the future. Make friends with your neighbors if you need them. And at least have a girl, guys. Girl from somewhere, girl from the local grocery store, girl from the beer place that I'm in right now. I had already one round, and this round is on the house. See, because you just go out and make conversation with people. You treat them like humans, you don't treat them like a middleman for a purchase of beer. No, when I purchase a beer, I make sure I communicate with her. I talk to her how she is, how's the family. I look around and see, oh, it's quite empty, so that means that she's bored. And it's refreshing to have someone approach you, compliment you, see how you are, check on you, and see if there are new beers or whatever. Just asking for updates, treating you like a person. Now, even if you're an introvert, you can recognize that if someone comes to you and asks you about your life, asks you about your interests, your dreams, the things deep inside you, you're gonna appreciate them, you're gonna feel close to them. And you're gonna, if you work in a beer stand, you're gonna give them a beer for free, you know? That's exactly how I got this one for free. You have to make good relationships with people. At least in every single town, there should be 5 people who work in key places that you visit. The barber, grocery store, supermarket, whatever. Even the restaurants that you visit, at least one key server or even the manager himself, make a relationship with him. Because as introverts, we don't really like immersing ourselves in environments where there are too many people, too many stimulus, things that are very loud. But we are good in one-on-one conversations. And as I mentioned in the previous video, by the law of the Pareto principle, 20/80 rule, 20% of the people that you meet give you 80% of the results. They give you 80% of free drinks, they give you opportunities, they give you ideas, and the rest of the 80% of the people that you meet are just passing through your lives, but the rest have a direct impact. And most of these 20% of people, you communicate with them and you build a relationship with them one-on-one without the influence of other people around you. And that's something that introverts find low pressure. We are good at one-on-one conversations. We don't mind that. It's something that you can build. But the thing is, the only barrier to that is having to go into society by yourself initially, going through that discomfort of having to walk alone out into the town, walk alone into the city, enter a bar, enter a cafe, and then strike up a conversation with someone. But when you strike up a conversation with someone and you establish that little microbiome in which you can touch base with them, then it's easy. But it's just the having to go out and having to shut your mind off to what people think about you, giving a damn about how others view you, and then that's it. It's easy. But if you think about it, people really don't give a damn here. I've been talking for around, more than 5 minutes. And people are just minding their own business. If they don't like what I'm doing, what are they gonna do? Tap me on the shoulder and tell me to shut up? No. They're gonna get a bruise right there. But nobody's gonna do that, my friends. What are you afraid of? We have only got one life to live. That is the truth. And if you have other lives, so what? Are you gonna live under a rock in this current life? No. You make full use of the life that you currently have. Have fun with it. If other people don't want to go out with you, go out alone. If other people change the time that they want to go out alone. That is a life of a lone wolf, guys. You make your own fun. That's why whenever I travel countries, I don't like those tours, going on tours with people on the bus and on the van. No, I just go out by myself, make my own plans, Because you are free. When you are free, there is the responsibility and the sacrifice, which is looking stupid, looking out of place because you're alone, having to deal with problems by yourself, having to be intelligent, street smart. But by virtue of this, you do increase your street smarts. You get to know how to fend for yourself in the world, so to speak. You become more socially intelligent. You're not depending on the tour guide. You're not depending on the company who is organizing the tour. You rely on yourself, and that is the true essence of a lone wolf. There are the ups and downs, there are pros and cons for both lives, the lone wolf and the pack life. But the lone wolf, there's the stigma. The stigma of society is hanging out by yourself. They want you to always be in a group. But sigmas, we embrace the stigma as a sigma, so to speak. I don't care if I look out of place, I don't care if I look strange. People are gonna forget my face either way, even if I look 10 times different from the ordinary average guy here in Portugal. But that's it, guys. So don't be afraid to have fun by yourself. Go out. If someone doesn't want to go with you, if someone has a no-show, go out anyway. Have fun. Talk to others. Sometimes you just have to, just drink a beer and you're going to be more open, like liquid courage. So what? The beer can damage your life or it can help you. If you use it to help you, there is no problem in it. Remember, moderation is key. Do not over-consume to be drunk. Just consume right to be confident. And that's it. Or to be confident in your own skin. And that's the thing about being a lone wolf, guys. You have to embrace your own identity, embrace your uniqueness, and then embrace yourself. Embrace the way you live. And just love yourself more. And eventually, as you develop as a Sigma male, that is something that you do achieve. So that's it, guys. If you resonated with this message, go ahead and leave a like and comment your thoughts down below. I really want to know what you guys think about this. And if you haven't already, do consider subscribing to the channel. This is the channel for the lone wolves and the tigers out there. We are not only this, but we are wanting to achieve our full potential, to master ourselves, to break free into true freedom, to be free to experience ourselves, to love ourselves from the core, from the bottom of our hearts, and to ultimately stray strong as a lone wolf. So this is Kaiju Kong signing off. Stay strong and take care, brothers.